here, the hairdresser medium. So a lot of changes have taken place over the course of the last few weeks, actually the last few years. So many of you may know this because you've been in my circle tightly, and many of you may not have been because for whatever reason, maybe we've fallen out of connection. There's never a right or wrong time to connect. There's no judgment on anything. It's just where we are in life, and once we accept where we're at, everything comes together. So one of the main things that I want to share today is the oils that have helped me along my journey. My mailman is speeding down my street and I don't know why. Maybe he's on his journey. So anyway, okay, let me get back in tune. And so a lot of us tend to not be grounded or not be in tune with what's going on around you. So one of the main things that I've found is, I'm just going to share a couple of the products that have worked for me. So In Tune for grounding and getting anchored and whatever you need to reconnect with yourself and figure out what's important in your life. So In Tune is huge. Motivate's a great oil. Hair on me. Motivate is a great oil when you just need to get motivated. If you're interested, connect with me. I can share with you how to use these products. I'll support you and help you if you're ready to step into creating a life you love and a lifestyle. I've been using these products now for over almost 4 years now. I think actually over 4 years. And they've really helped me transform my life. And I know they can do the same for you. You just have to be ready to step into that. And sometimes we're not always ready, and that's okay. Because you're never in a bad place. It's never right or wrong. It's just where you are, and it's acknowledging that and being aware of that. And then once you're aware of that, that shift can occur. I like to call it a holy shift because we're always holy shifting, and we're not shifting by ourselves. We're connected to a greater power, whether it's up there, out here, it's source, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. But it's something that helps you have a holy shift outside of yourself, because you are human. We are all human beings. We can't do it ourselves. We need people. We need support. We need the universe. We need our guides and loved ones and spirit people and beings. If you need something that is just your rock, for me, that is my connection to the spirit world. Maybe for you, that is a loved one in heaven who always supports you and guides you. Just a belief system that maybe you've been stuck with for a very long time. That's something that may not even be yours. It may be an attached belief system that came in as a generational thing. And, with the work I'm doing, I'm able to move through a lot of this, and I can help you move through this too, if this sounds like something that maybe you're struggling with or where you might be. You do have to commit, you do have to be ready. It may or may not be right for you, but if this resonates with you, more than likely, I'm right for you. So take the initiative. I offer a free 15-minute clarity call, which is what I like to call it, where I help you get clear on where you're at and what you're going through and maybe how I can help you. So reach out. If you message me, I can get on a call with you and we can see where you're at. And then the other two products that I like to share that I'm using this week, Brave. Brave is a great product. I've shared it earlier in the week. We all forget how big our Brave is. And I love Sarah Bareilles and I love that song. Don't forget how big your Brave is, because it can be as big or as little as you want it to be. And the choice is yours. Nobody's telling you have to step into something new, but there's a longing deep within your soul that wants to come out, that wants to evolve into a bigger and better version of yourself. And that's why you came here to this planet. We're all on our way going home. Our heart knows where it's headed. We came here to learn how to evolve, how to grow, how to love other people more. And really, loving ourselves first is where that comes from. And then we can allow it out to the world. We can share it with others, because it really ultimately comes down to, you have to love yourself fully, because if you don't, how can you share what you're going through or how you can help someone or the path that you're walking along? How can it resonate with someone else if you don't fully love yourself? Through these last couple years of shifting out of the hairdresser medium and stepping into the multifaceted medium, I found actually in the process of this, I've actually already chosen the name, putting it out there, claiming it, owning it. Here I am. I found that it's been a big challenge, but I wouldn't trade that for a moment of anything. Because if I would have gotten there faster than what faster like I wanted to, I actually feel I wouldn't have had the greatest experiences that helped me to become the best version of myself that I am now. And even as you can see this, I'm going through some challenges, things are coming to the surface that I'm releasing, things that, maybe I didn't want to see before. So many of you may be able to relate with that. I don't have any makeup on today. I'm dealing with some stuff on my face, some skin issues. Again, things that get under your skin that you can learn to let them roll off. Maybe you can't let them roll off. Maybe that's something that somebody hurt you really bad and you're holding on to that. Maybe it's something that, you're afraid to step into. Maybe it's something that, I don't know, just irks you for whatever reason. And I didn't really think I had all those issues going on, and I don't know that I have all them, but we all struggle with things from time to time. And I just wanted to say you're not alone and you don't have to go through it alone. So I just wanted to share that, like, we're all on our own journey and our journey is really just leading us home. And that's really what it's all about, and sharing, but first of all, being there for yourself, because remember, you can't give from an empty cup. And I think so many people try to do that. Take some time for myself to give myself more self-love and, just learning what's important to me and where I'm going and where I'm headed, and so that I can become the best version of myself, to then be able to help you guys. And since I've been shifting and transitioning into this new version, I've learned so many new things along the way. The energy healing that I'm doing now is incredible, mixed in with the mediumship. It's fascinating. So many people have been giving me testimonials that I'll be sharing, which is awesome. I'm really grateful to anybody who has given me one, and anybody who will in the future. That's awesome, because think about it. By you giving a testimonial, even if you don't like being on camera, it's not a big deal. I just ask you a few questions after we've done the healing. I'm able to do all this healing remotely too, which is incredible. And it's not as invasive as sometimes if you're there, but you're still feeling the benefits. You're actually reaping them, I think, in a more positive way, because there's no preconceived outcome. You don't really know a lot of what's going on, but when we reconnect and I share with you what I found and what came in, and then what was to help your body and your subconscious clear, is profound. It's literally profound. And the results that I'm seeing are incredible. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. So I will be sharing testimonials. It won't be going into the nitty-gritty. It's basically just, where they were, where they're at now, how they feel, and maybe what they experienced. So I'm trying to gather a bunch so that when I am ready to share them all, as this transition takes place, I'll be sharing them little by little. So keep your eye out. If you see something that resonates with somebody, please let them know that I do this, and I'm trying to get the word out. So I really ask for all of you to share. The more you share, the more, you may be brightening somebody's world. Like, they may be having a terrible pain, or maybe they've been holding themselves back for years, and this is the message that they actually need to hear. Share it if it feels good, tag your friends so that they can see it. But yeah, just let's all share each other's messages, because I think we all have valuable messages to share. I reach out when I find something that's really valuable that one of my friends or colleagues shares. If I find that it really resonates, and the fact that, wow, this could really help someone that I feel, then I'm going to share it. But if it's an authentic piece that somebody's actually making from their heart, sharing that feels so good. And not only does it feel good for that person, because you're lifting them up, but it feels good for you, because when you're of service for somebody else and you're just helping them in a really positive way, and maybe it's just sharing their page or sharing something for someone else, that shift goes out, and like a ripple in the water, like if you were to throw a stone in the river over there, it ripples, or in a lake, it ripples, and it reaches so many people. And we have this great World Wide Web, and we're all connected to it. We're all connected through the web, right? It's all interwoven. But the only way people hear about your message or know what's going on, or how you find these new people maybe that you follow, is that someone shared them along the way. And so be that change that you want to see. If you want people to share you, and you want people to, share what you're into, and push that forward, and maybe be more loving and be more kind to you and be more supportive, then you need to be the change. You need to be the one that it starts with. So I'm taking that shift and I'm pushing that out there for all of you, so it really resonate. And I will be sharing, and I have been sharing. So I hope you guys do the same. And my last oil for if you've been feeling in a funk and maybe needed a little holy shift yourself. It's called passion. So passion is just amazing for stepping into your passions. It's also great for your passionate love life if you need that. So feel free to reach out and I'd be happy to connect with you and we can get on for a clarity call. So I will talk to you soon, guys. Take care, brush your hair until we meet again. Hopefully next time I see you, my skin will be looking beautiful because I'm going to be loving the skin I'm in. I already do, you know, and I want you guys to put your hand over your heart and just take your name and just say, I love you, whatever your name is. So I love you, Lisa, and I love all of you for tuning in and being here. And I love all of you for tuning in and being here and supporting me in the best way that you know how.